says I'm live, but I don't think it's open yet. Let me look and see. Yep, it is. Okay. So here we are, we're live. All right, so I'm going to finish the reading that I started yesterday. So it is about the Venus transit, what Venus is doing this week. So on the 30th, we have Venus in Leo, trine Chiron in Aries. So Venus is love, self-worth, deep ownership, right? It's also creative, abundant, receptive, harmony, open flow of energy. So that's kind of what Venus is all about. It's all beautiful stuff, you know? And then Chiron, so it's trine and Chiron. This is a good aspect. It's not scary or anything. It's good. It's like they work in together, right? And Chiron's about reframing our identity, our autonomy and confidence. It's inner alchemy. So that's starting on the 30th of July, so just in a couple of days. And then on the 2nd of August, Venus in Leo squares Uranus, right? So squares cause friction, you know? Let's see, squares cause friction that generate creativity. Uranus is fast, sharp, heightened intuition, and flashes of inspiration, liberation, and freedom, always looking ahead. Uranus is here to evolve. Venus is love, beauty, worthiness, harmony, and partnership. The square is time to have a conversation with yourself. Where do you find the need to break free? Like, what feels like you gotta leave it alone? What feels like you gotta let go? You know, this is where these two, Uranus and Venus, meet and support one another, right? And they begin to move and dance in the same direction. A time and space of liberation, balance, beauty, and action, accessed by understanding your own value. On August 2nd, open the dialogue inside of yourself and observe what is there. You can never run away. The only way out is in. Okay, so then let me look and see. I gotta pull up my my thing from, let's see where it's at, if I even have it. Okay, found it. And it's right on Libra even. Don't you love technology? I kind of do sometimes. Okay, so Libra, this is what the internet yoga journal is saying about these transits for you. The deepest wisdom in your body is calling you this week. Wait a minute, let me grab a pen and write down the 354. Okay, the deepest wisdom in your body is calling you this week, inviting intimacy, presence, and truth with all that lives inside of you. As you descend into yourself, there is a self-reclamation, healing, and opening of intuition, imagination, and guiding steps forward awaiting you. That's pretty beautiful, isn't it? So this is really this week, it's about doing a deep dive, man, and it's happening for everyone, you know? It's because of where the placements are too, like, you know, what they're working with. So Uranus and Venus. Angel spirits and guides, thanks so much for hanging out with me. Let's give a really great reading for Libra about this week coming up with these square and transit. You are good enough. You're very close to receiving to achieving your goal. And at the bottom of the deck, I'm going to take it. Can you guys see those right there? I'm trying to make sure that you guys can see everything that you need to see. Okay, so you are good enough. You're very close to achieving your goal and surrender to the divine. And so you know who they're talking about, right? The divine. It's well, it can be the divine in you. You know what I mean? Like your higher self, your soul. Okay, you are good enough. All right, so you're sad. 5 of Cups, you're good enough, damn it. Okay, so I feel like there's an opportunity here. I feel like there's a lot of grieving going on here. And then the Two of Swords, like making you honestly incapable of making some kind of decision is what I feel like it. I don't know what happened. If you just recently lost someone or something. Hang on, I'm gonna open this window because it's kind of hot in here. There. I don't think it's hot outside. Okay. So you're not able to see really what's coming in, but what's coming in is like, I feel like, remember the reading when it said is like dive in, like talk to your higher self, have a dialogue, open up about it. Like, okay, so tell me what the justice is for this, you know what I mean? Like open the dialogue. I feel like honestly, this week looks to me like your higher self is showing you some really good things about yourself. Because I feel like you don't feel it, So this transit, Venus, it's all about love, man. It is. This is self-love to the maximum. And this is your card. You know what I mean? This is you and your higher self, like having a freaking glass of wine and a conversation, just kind of like the reading was talking about, As you descend into yourself, there is a self-reclamation, a healing, an opening of intuition, imagination, and guiding steps forward awaiting you. See? I mean, it's like if you'll just open the dialogue, I feel like what's happening is, I think your higher self is showing you something about something that you're grieving. Like, I don't know what it is, but maybe the justice in it, because you're always wanting to know why, right? What can I do to make it fair? This wasn't fair. That's you, Libra. You're constantly doing that to yourself, right? And you take the whole world on your shoulders to make it happen too. Like you got to make everything fair for everybody, no matter who it is, no matter if you're not even responsible for it. I kind of feel like something's changing here because it's a lot. It's a lot to feel like it's up to you to take care of everybody and make everything right, right? So anyway, I also feel like you're working on something on your own. Now, I don't know what you're doing, but this is definitely a card of independence. It's about making money passively. It's about figuring out a way to take care of yourself financially without another person, just you and your soul. It's quite the realization. Nines are about realizing something. I feel like this transit is bringing in this energy where you actually understand your value, like maybe in a way that you've never seen it before. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like this week is really kind of a cool thing here for you. I feel like things are being made right. There could be an offer too, like an offer of work or something, because I see the Three of Pentacles in here. So if you're working on something on your own, I mean, expect it. Just keep thinking about it. Keep thinking like what you're going to do with all the money. Keep thinking about your house and imagine it exactly how you want it. Because that's how we manifest, you guys. What we think about, we bring about. And this is where you're at, is what it's saying. Like, this is what needs to be taken care of. This is what your higher self has to show you something different. Take that blindfold off and show you something different, like she's blindfolded, kind of shot in the dark here. And it could even be talking about whatever this project. I feel like you're working on something by yourself. I don't know what it is, but you're very close to achieving your goal. Is the next card. Let's clarify that for Libra. You're very close to achieving your goal. Tell me what that's all about, Spirit. Oh, 10 of Cups. This is love. Remember my sticky cutters still sticky. I might have to go through and wipe them all down, I feel like. Okay. Were you guys here yesterday when I spilled my coffee? That was crazy. You're very close to achieving your goals. Well, what the hell is going on here? You feel like this has been a struggle. The Hierophant. Okay. So what I see, like, you're very close to achieving your goals. 10 of Cups, unconditional love. The Five of Wands is an argument, like people arguing, or it can even be your own self arguing with yourself, you know. And then I see the Death card, like an ending to something here, an ending. And then you're walking through into a whole new existence, like timeline switch, right? That's kind of what the Death card is in this. Look at it, closing the door, going into a new one. It's different. There's light there. That door is open for you anytime. Like I feel like you have to step through it, but it feels like you can't. It feels like you have too much stuff to do, you know? Like you're weighed down with burden, and then the Hierophant comes out, and the Hierophant here is totally talking about tapping in, but it's really about being a teacher too. Like the Hierophant, it's about lessons, it's about learning more. This one is about tapping in. So it could be saying like you're very close to achieving your goal. It's not as hard as you think. Tap in. You know what I mean? Tap into me, your higher self says. I'll show you the lesson. And I feel like the reason this 10 of Cups is all up in the very first card, it's unconditional love. And I think it seems like an impossible thing. You know what I mean? I feel like 10 of Cups can be family. So I don't know if there's like something going on in the family. Something is happening for sure. And it's about love. And there's all kinds of fighting and inner struggle. Something has to change. Death card. But it seems like it is never going to happen. And Spirit is saying like this is a huge part of your lesson. So is this about love? A lover? It fucking looks like it. Oh, the plot thickens. You are sad about a lover, Libra. You think it's not fair that you're alone? That's what it is, huh? You lost a lover, so you're grieving it. You don't know what to do. Why did it happen? It's not fair. Why am I by myself? Okay, but remember what I was saying about the Nine of Pentacles. Like, it's a big card of realizing that you're never alone because you have this really awesome soul, you know, and the human is just scared. You know, scared and grieving the loss, and your higher self is going like, oh man, I love you, man. Okay, so third card, the key, right? And it comes out here too. This is kind of like, you know, go inside, tap inside about this. Tell me about surrender to the divine for Libra. So this is what you're going in deep to talk to your higher self about, whatever you lost. And it makes you feel like you can't, I don't know. It's clarifying that you are good enough card. So I feel like you don't feel like you're good enough. Like you can't do it all. Like you lost this thing. Yeah, surrender it. There it is again. The Nine of Swords, the Lovers, the Seven of Wands, and the Nine of Wands. So you've got two realization cards. Bottom of the deck is a Two of Cups, Libra. So there's going to be success. Don't worry about it. Like, I feel like if you're split up from somebody, I feel like there's something coming in. Like, this could be a whole new person. You know what I mean? This is a soul friend, Two of Cups. It's going to be successful. The Judgment card is here, meaning that you have surrendered this to your higher self, and your higher self is taking you there. You know? So when you surrender, this is what happens. Your soul comes out and starts to lead the way, and they take you first to success. They let you know your value. That's the very first thing they're doing for you. So this could be like some kind of public recognition. It could be like, people admiring you, like for some reason. This could be anything from employee of the month to, a write-up in the paper about whatever it is you do, whatever you did, but you're going to have some kind of recognition here. And then this Two of Cups things, that's where they're taking you, just like that. First card was a new beginning, though. So I think you have a decision to make right here, and you think you're not good enough, and so your higher self with this transit is trying to like bring you up to the realization of this and the realization of this, and I'll explain. So this one's the realization that you're never alone, and that your higher self guides you, always takes care of you, won't let you starve, and in fact will take it to the next level and make a life of luxury for you while you sit and have a glass of wine. They're like, I know the way to do that. I know where the money tree is. I know how to plant one. I know what's bringing in the money tree. It's passive money, you guys. The Nine of Wands, right? This is a Nine of Wands where this person feels like she's being attacked, like everyone's out to get her, But remember, nines are realization, right? In this one, she's realizing, actually, she will realize. Nine is about realizing that everything you've been through had a reason. And you also have the Nine of Swords. Do you see all the nines? 9999. 3 nines so far, right? So what you're doing is you're really realizing something amazing about your own self. And over here, like these tears, and I don't know what you're working out here, but it looks like it's about a lover. It looks like it's something that makes you feel very attacked, by other people even. And I feel like the Nine of Wands to me, like it can make you feel like a victim, but on the high side of the Nine of Cups or the Nine of Wands, it's where you figure out that it was all worth it because you have knowledge now that you can help other people. You're now a teacher about pain. You're a teacher about whatever it is that you went through. Maybe you're a grief coach. You know what I mean? Maybe you really lost somebody and now maybe you're doing some kind of counseling. I don't know. I really don't. But I feel like you're realizing everything, that you have a soul, that everything you went through had a purpose, and maybe your soul is even saying like, I came here to feel, man. The soul doesn't have feelings. It's just pure love, and the only way I can feel is to like come into a body. And I know I've put you through a lot, like I feel like this is your higher self saying it. Like, I know it. I know it was a lot. I was there the whole time. But thank you. Like, thank you for giving me the opportunity to learn. And I promise that when this is all said and done, you'll see the entire picture. But for right now, I'm going to help you realize you're not alone and you can create things. You can have everything you want. You can be rich all alone. You know what I mean? And this looks, painful. Again, maybe they're explaining it while you're crying, That's when our higher self comes in. And remember what it said, like open the dialogue in the beginning, when I was reading your little message from the thing, As you go deep inside yourself, there is reclaiming of yourself, right? healing and opening of intuition, imagination, and guiding steps forward. It all says it right here. So I feel like you guys are going through a lot. And I feel like it's going to work out so good for you, because I do feel like you're surrendering it. You're surrendering to all the information, all the soul information. So make sure to take some time to tap in and to be ready to receive it. Pay attention to your dreams. Keep a dream journal. These are big transits. They don't last forever. You know, when they're squaring or they're conjuncting or whatever, they don't last forever. There's just a moment in time where you have the opportunity to like reconcile a whole bunch of shit. Stuff that's been bugging you, stuff that's kept you from moving. So that's what I have for you. It looks like a really beautiful transit. And don't forget that one other transit too, where we have to face the truth right now because something's retrograde. What is it? It's Neptune. It's Neptune, the dream planet. So like instead of like looking at things through rose-colored glasses, we're being faced to see the truth. You know, absolute truth, good, bad, and ugly, about ourselves, about life, about everything. Who's here? Hello. Hello, how's it going? Nice to see you here. I'm doing a an astrology reading right now. It's about a transit. You could watch his sign if you want to. I mean, sometimes you never know. You could watch your sign. You might want to watch your Venus sign even, rising 2201 for Scorpio. Okay, Scorp. Let's see what's going on with you guys over this cool transit. Let's read your reading first. Hello, hello. Okay, it's a week that reminds you that your biggest dreams are reached through continued small steps. Bring love, beauty, and pleasure into your days and routines, your favorite people, and your biggest dreams. The situations and people you encounter are mirrors to support you in building your life. Your biggest dreams are reached through small steps. So this is what you're going to be knowing this week. You're building a dream. Aren't we all? Okay. Oh my God, that was out for Libra. You're good enough. Believe in the impossible of the blue moon. We just had the blue moon. That was the last full moon was the blue moon. So what did you wish for? It could be like talking about your wish that you wished on the blue moon if you did. It was just the one we just had, just the last one. I don't remember what day it was too. It was just, I don't know. We haven't even made it to the new moon yet, so it was less than 2 weeks ago. Okay, so your cards coming out in the moon deck is you are good enough. Believe in the impossible and don't let pride get in your way. So definitely Leo energy, and we're dealing with it. Venus is in Leo. So, you know, pride. I feel like sometimes, you know, pride can go two ways. It's basically the same thing, but like some people too full of themselves, pride. Some people don't have enough confidence, you know. And usually even the people that act like they're really, really overconfident, they don't have any confidence. They're overcompensating. So I feel like, you know, like either way, like if you're overcompensating or whatever, I feel like deep down, like, you know, you feel like you're not enough. And that's what it's telling me. The cards are telling me. So I feel like, I don't know what that is, but, you know, Chiron's in conjunction, right? That was the first thing we were talking about. It's trine. Venus is trining Chiron and Aries, so this could really have to do with something about your inner child and the way you felt growing up, and the way you see yourself now, like so much of that shit just carries with us, you know? Okay, so let's see. I feel like those cards are sticky. I know these ones aren't, so they weren't anywhere near the accident yesterday. Fucking coffee. Coffee with cream, even. Okay. Angels, spirits, guides, ancestors, archangels, ascended masters, and everything comes from love and light energy. Help me give a clear, accurate message for all my Scorpio subscribers. Tell me what's happening. Thanks for hitting the like button, you guys. If you just got on, I appreciate that. If you don't know how to like it while it's live, there's 3 dots at the top. And when you hit them or tap them, a little drop down box will come back. Okay. Oh, God. You're good enough, Scorpio. Okay, so you got a 6 of Cup relationship here, which is, it could be, again, talking about your childhood, right? 5 of Pentacles. Not feeling like you're not enough. It's like, I'm not anything. I'm nothing, you know? And then 7 of Cups, rethinking your life, all of it. But this time while you're thinking about all of it, I feel like you got a lot of angelic presence going on here, you know? So it could be just the, you know, the conjunction the trine that's going on, like, you know, so you have like this ability to see things from other perspective besides your own because of the planet placements, right? It is about a soul friend, 2 of Cups. And I don't know, it feels like you don't think you're good enough, but you keep thinking about it. So maybe this is something that's affected your whole life long, you know, and a specific relationship to 2 of Cups. Like deep down, you just feel like you're not enough for it. Um, Bottom of the deck tells me that you're trying to, yeah, I feel like you're trying to let go of that energy here. You know, I mean, I do, because this is your card too. Like, I gotta let go of all this feeling like I'm not enough, you know. It comes all the way back from when I'm a kid, you know. If this is about a love situation and it's about some kind of love situation where you really want somebody, you can't stop thinking about it. There's someone from your past, you've known them all along, you know, and for some reason you feel like you're not enough for this relationship, but it's telling me that you're soul friends. So, you know, I guess I don't know what to say about that. Maybe you're thinking about just saying, fuck it, I'm never going to be enough. I don't know. I hope that's not what you're doing, but it looks to me like maybe you're dumping out something, right? 5 of Cups. It's like this one's about really like on purpose letting go of something, you know? Like so here's the story on this card. So she's been waiting here at this picnic, waiting. She had all the stuff for a picnic. She'd been waiting, waiting, waiting. And her person didn't show up for the picnic. They stood her up. And she is dumping out the cup. Like, fuck it. I've waited long enough. This is over. So maybe you've waited long enough for someone and it's fucking over. Maybe that's what you're feeling too, you know? Like, I feel like it's important just to like listen to your higher self though. You know what I mean? Because it's like at the bottom of the deck, High Priestess is here. Let your higher self guide the way, you know? I don't know if you listened to the beginning, but like I feel like everybody should take a little time over this week and really, really work on using this energy because it's beautiful. I mean, it's your opportunity to clear up what I think this is inner child wounding. I don't know what the 2 of Cups is, except for the fact that maybe what you've noticed is that your whole life you sabotaged every relationship you've ever had. And it's never ever worked out because you feel like you're not enough for it. You know, like you don't have enough to offer or something. That's what it fucking looks like, you guys. And I kind of feel like maybe this transit is allowing you to like let go of that belief. It's not true. It's just not true. You know what I mean? Like everybody's good enough. Like I don't know why we ever feel like that except for when we're kids, people tell us something or they treat us really shitty, right? You feel alone, feel abandoned, feel like nobody fucking cares about you. Look at her. See, this Five of Pentacles, I mean, she's sitting on this bench. It's obviously fucking cold. It's snowing outside. There's this big, like, it looks like Stonehenge back there, right? And they're doing something in there. They got a fire rolling. They've got, like, probably rituals, kind of something like tapping in. But she feels like, I'm not enough to go in there. I'm dirty. My clothes aren't brand new. They're torn. They don't want me. They'll reject me. So somebody made you feel like that when you were young, rejected and like you're not enough. And I think it's affected your whole life. And I think that if you'll work with this energy, you could really turn that around. The way you feel about yourself and the way you even feel about your life. Okay, so let's believe in the impossible. Tell me about that. This is a blue moon card, and it's like you've heard the thing once in a blue moon. Like, it's so rare, right? We get a blue moon once a year. It usually has something to do with 2 moons in a month. It's just special. It's something that is like in this, this last one we had was a second Capricorn full moon in a row. And that is just about, oh no, God, I just threw my cards. Spirit's going like, oh man. I don't know what's going on. I just threw those cards all over the fucking floor, you guys. Hang on, I gotta flick them around so they're not upside down. Okay, so I think that you're good enough is a huge thing, and I think that's one of the things that's happening with the transits. I think you're gonna figure it out. You know what I mean? And like the energy just supports it. So I feel like whatever you felt about with your childhood is about to change. Here's your card again with the Lord of the Shadows. This is being honest with yourself. Maybe about your fear, believing the impossible. It looks like there's a. It feels like there's a new love coming in, is what it looks like. Okay, so you got something transforming, right, with the death card. This card also, I can't not tell you this message whenever I use this deck. This card is about somebody on the other side who's watching you. They follow you and they're a guide for you as you go through this transformation. I don't know who it is, but you might. And I feel like whoever this person is, they not only watch over you, but your entire like legacy, your kids, your grandkids, that kind of thing. It's just like their job. So there is somebody that you've lost in your life that's hanging out with you, helping you. So you might listen for them. They could have been an air sign, right? But I feel like maybe what you're understanding is truth from them about maybe all the pain you've been in, because I feel like you're here with the 9 of Swords, scared. I think you're scared of love. And there's someone coming in. Maybe you're scared you won't have love. I'm not sure. Like, am I ever really going to find true love? I don't know what that is, but it's like 9 of Swords. You're up all night worrying about something about love, you know? And then here comes this offer and a new beginning. Believe in the impossible. Well, who's coming in? Who's the new beginning with? Emperor. So there could be an emperor coming at you that is Aries energy. It could also be you, like stepping into the emperor energy. That's what it is. That's the transformation. You're seeing your divinity. You're starting to love yourself, and it's a whole nother fucking world. It is. It's a whole new world when you understand you're really divine. Like, I know people, some people don't, they will shut my video off and call me a blasphemer. But if you don't really know that about yourself, I'm sorry, because it's true. The piece of us that is alive and stays alive is the soul, and it is straight from heaven, if you want to call it heaven. It's straight from the universe. It's straight from source energy. So we are so connected to every single thing. And maybe even I would say, yes, we helped create this planet. That's how come we're so attached to certain things. You know what I mean? Like, I so love the water. I so much love trees and flowers and all that. You know what I mean? And I feel like, there's a connection there. I feel it in my heart. I don't know what it's from, but it's something, and I think it's divinity. I think it's the divinity of it all, and you feel that connection. And I think you're feeling it here and really starting down a brand new path for yourself as the emperor. This is my life, and it's time for me to take control of it, not be scared. Like, because you're figuring out all this stuff from your childhood. Why would you not turn into the emperor after that? Owning your power. I mean, you're having an interlude. That's what I feel like about this reading, this information. It's like every single one of us getting the opportunity to have an interlude with our soul. The energy is right for it. We just have to be ready to receive it. So if you're open to receive, I mean, there could be a big, huge change in you. And this is like the Aries card too, and that's where the North Node is. And we're all being kind of pushed in that direction right now. Try new things. Trust yourself. Go farther than you've ever gone before. Believe in the fucking impossible. Because you're going from sort of like just Five of Pentacles to the fucking emperor. Don't let pride get in your way. Okay, so let's see what this is about. What do they need to know about this? Don't let pride get in your way. Explain that to me for Scorpio. Okay, Tower moment. Oh, Five of Pentacles. Or Five of Swords, I mean. Four of Wands. Four of Swords. Don't let pride get in your way. Something shocking happening here. This is really a big lesson too, whatever this is. Let's see if we can figure it out, Scorpio. But there's a tower moment here. Don't let pride get in your way. So a tower moment is something that has fell to the ground, like it's over, so that you can have a new beginning. Like, there's an ending here. And remember, over here you are throwing out that water. You're letting go of this childhood belief, right? But here it is kind of again. Like, I feel like you're doing pretty good here, and then it pops its head back up, like this tower. It reminds you of something, like you're reminded, and why wouldn't you be? Everything's in fucking retrograde, so get ready for this, right? Because you're doing really good here under this blue moon energy, but over here under don't let pride get in your way. Remember at the beginning when I told you sometimes it's about feeling too doubtful about yourself? That's what's happening. And I don't know what it's about, but it could be about money, it could be about love. You've got, but let me see what happens here is this Five of Swords. This is about somebody not feeling. So this person, let me just explain it so you can figure out who we're talking about here, because there's a tower moment about this. So this guy is making these knives, and that's what he does for a living, you know? And then he goes around kind of door to door to offer his knives to people, sell them, right? And he's showing all this stuff about this knife that makes it unique and worthy of the price he's asking. And this guy, you can tell by the look on his face, he kind of has his nose turned up and he's not really feeling it, you know? Like he's trying to, I don't know, what do I want to say without saying it? He wants to lowball the guy. And he's saying about the knife, like, I don't know about these knives. I mean, they're nothing special. And the guy's like, oh wait, they are though. This is leather around the handle, so you'll never ever get any kind of blisters on your hand or whatever he's saying, right? So he's pretty sure of himself here, but this guy keeps shooting him down. Now, I'm wondering if this is you shooting your own self down, and it could be about work too, right? But it's swords, so it could be about the way you speak to yourself. That's what I'm feeling. Don't let pride get in your way. This is about somebody, I think, because it's a Four of Wands. It's somebody you want to be with, is what I think. Because this is about stability and happiness. This is about two people who fucking just dig each other. I love this card because you can kind of almost feel it. You know, like just kind of like go into this picture with these people and see what they're thinking, you know. He's not looking at the cup that he's pouring in. He's looking in her eyes, and she's looking into his. And what they're doing is they're selling something at this little thing, you know, like a little market or something. And I feel like the look between them is kind of like, I'm so grateful for that juice that you're pouring me, baby. And he's like, I'm so grateful that I get to look at you right now because you're the most beautiful fucking thing I've ever seen. Like it's a tight bond, you know? I love this card. So it's the Four of Wands. It's a beautiful relationship. And then here's another four. So you have two fours together. I don't know what that means for you. January, February, March 4th, maybe? I don't know. But this one is about healing. It's about grounding, and it's about like tapping in. Look at him. He's got his head against the tree. He's tapping into other energy, right? Okay, so then what I see happening here is, you know, there's this tower moment where you realize maybe you're still talking shit on yourself about a relationship, maybe like, fuck, I'm not worth it. Like, it's kind of like this guy thinking like he's not, you know, his work is invaluable, maybe, or something like that. I feel like there's self-doubt is what I'm thinking. And I feel like you really are, there's a tower coming about it, of realization. You're gonna have to really fucking burn that shit to the ground, because it's not true that you're not valuable. And you can have this. You can. I see you even getting it. You're thinking about it. You want this. You want this kind of relationship where you look at each other and love each other so much and you can just feel it, you know? So I feel like, I don't know, for wands, you could, or swords, you could be even talking to your higher self about it. Like, what can I do? Higher self says, raise your vibe, babe. This is an eight of wands, but she's like climbing to the, you know, she's up on a stool. She had to go up farther so she could get a more powerful wand so that she can create, yep, her wish fulfillment. She knows exactly what she wants. So you know exactly what you want. Don't let pride get in your way. And it's the reverse pride. It's you feeling that you don't have anything to offer, or that you're not good enough. And here's what Spirit is saying. It's a gift. Look at that Three of Pentacles. That's Spirit handing you the music to your own soul. Look at it again. Do you see it? The Spirit is handing the man a harp. And this is the High Priest. It's the way. It's your lesson. It's your plan, you know? This is part of your lesson. So I kind of feel what it's saying is like there's someone coming into your life, Scorpio, and this is someone that's been handed to you by Spirit. Like Spirit is saying, like, this is it. This is what's gonna, this is your higher self going like, if you want it, this is yours. You know, it's your wish fulfillment. I promise. I mean, it's your soul handing it to you. It's a piece of information. It's a piece of information about you. Something that changes the way you see yourself. Anyway, I feel like you're gonna go for it. I do. I feel like it's right here. But I feel like if there's love coming in, an offer of love, I feel like there's this piece of you that says, I don't know if I'm enough. I don't know that I have anything to give. I don't know if what I do is good enough. Because, like, if you think about these two guys, like, this guy's the rich guy that lives at the house, right? Now, look at the story on this dude. He's got a feather in his hat. It's a peacock feather. And you know what you know what peacocks are. They're like thinking they're pretty cool, right? They are beautiful. They know it. That's why they fan out their feathers, And he's even wearing one in his hat saying, like, I am beautiful, right? Guy at the house, rich guy. Poor guy over here just trying to sell the knives, And this guy's telling him, like, I don't fucking care that you handmade the leather. I don't care that you fucking, did these knives all yourself. They're not worth what you want. I'll give you half. This guy's sitting here thinking to himself, like, well, I gotta buy groceries for my family, Maybe my knives aren't really that good. I do need groceries. So what way is he gonna go? I mean, if it was me, I would probably say, fuck you, because I've done it before. And then other times when I'm feeling really shitty about myself, I might say, you're right. It isn't worth it. You know what I mean? So I kind of feel like you could go either way in that vibe. You could. But I don't know. I'm hoping you're going to be grabbing onto this energy a little harder than that. Maybe it's just saying this old way of thinking is over and then it opens up a new pathway to, like, to love and everything that you've ever wanted and higher vibration and Nine of Cups and healing and love, camaraderie. Who knows? All I know is that Scorpio, it's really obvious that you've got a self-esteem issue. And I kind of feel like this transit's going to help you with that. So I hope that helps you. Sagittarius 48. 10. Okay. Sagittarius, welcome inspiration, welcome imagination, welcome intuition into your day. Your weekly horoscope invites you to open a conversation with your higher wisdom and divine knowing, and let it move through you as you express yourself in art, play, movement, and idea building. Breathe space into your day. I haven't even looked and seen what you guys are talking about. Hang on, let me look. Hello, Jay. Jay Killian, how's it going? Thanks for coming, you guys. I'm on Sagittarius now. I just wanted to see who was here and visit with you guys. Hang on. I'm going to go back to my... There it is. Okay, so imagination, inspiration, and intuition. Bring that in this week. Open a conversation with your higher self and divine knowing, and let it move through you as you express yourself in art, play, movement, and idea building. Breathe space into your day. That is such a cool message, isn't it? Sagittarius looks like it's going to be like activating some creativity in you. That's Empress energy, which is beautiful. Okay. take time to breathe out. I feel like sometimes when this card comes up, it's like it's telling me that something so cool is gonna happen that is gonna like almost take your breath away. Hey, by the way, thanks for hitting the like button, you guys. I appreciate all of that activity on my channel. It really does help. And I feel like something's going on with your north node. You could be feeling quite emotional too. So here's what it says: take time to breathe out. The answers you need are coming, and step out of your comfort zone. So I feel like you're being called to move into a different energy, you know? Angels, spirits, and guides, tell me about Sagittarius. Clarify. Take time to breathe out. There's some truth coming in. Some truth coming in. Aces. So aces are about new beginnings, right? So, and then we got the King of Pentacles, which is kind of like the dude who can turn anything into gold that he touches, right? So there's some truth here, maybe about, it could be about your value. I see also a cup of love here, Ace of Cups, Page of Cups, and the Sun. I mean the Moon. Something you don't, and the Sun is at the bottom. Wow. Take time to breathe out. So there's a lot of things being illuminated here. So the Ace of Swords and the King of Pentacles. This could be the truth about you, like you understanding like the value that you hold. It could be also about like money coming in. Remember when it was talking about like arts and crafts or like doing stuff like that? Look at my hands. I was just doing pour painting. I've been doing pour painting, and you have to put all this extra shit in it, and it sticks to your, like it sticks to my nails. I just didn't want you guys to think I didn't fucking take a bath, but I got like a project going on. I want to redo a coffee table. And so I'm practicing because I've never done pour painting before, but I think it's really cool and I know I can figure it out. Anyway, I just wanted to explain to you. So anyway, I feel like, you know, there's some kind of attention being brought to your child self, like maybe something that you always love to do. I feel like it could be like what you don't see coming here, and like maybe it's like your source of money. I don't know what that means, but it feels like you're doing something you really love to do and you're benefiting from it, like financially, you know? And it was talking about like art, you know, doing art or whatever. So whatever your higher self is calling you to do, I feel like there could be some kind of money opportunity here, and you don't see it coming right now, but it's just something you love to do. So whatever it is you love to do, just do it. Just do what you love and see what happens. Because I feel like take time to breathe out. It's going to take your breath away what happens here. I really do. I feel like it's, look at that. You even have another ace at the bottom, and the Wheel of Fortune, and the Libra card, which is about things being fair. Like something's being brought in, something's being made right, and you have all new beginnings from it. Like, I don't even know, but I see all of it. Like, what in the heck? I feel like it's happening fast. I think it's happening really, really fast. Everything's changing for you, you know? That's kind of cool. Sag, all new beginnings, Wheel of Fortune, everything being made right. You got the Six of Pentacles and the Justice card, which meaning like all is right in your world here. Like this is kind of like the best Sagittarius, whoever you are. I know Cruz is Sagittarius, huh? I hope he watches. I love him. My granddaughter is one too, and she is changing. She's moving. She graduated. So this is definitely could be all about that too. So there's maybe everybody that's a Sagittarius, like just beginning again. And that's always beautiful. And it looks like everything is perfect in your world though. I just want you to know. It's like the whole universe is just loving you. And it's going to be like a take your breath away moment, and it almost makes me want to cry from the happiness you're going to feel. The sun is right here. I feel like your soul is coming out. I always feel like that in the moon card. it's like it is kind of like an interlude with your higher self. And look at the Wheel of Fortune here, which is Uranus. That's what we're talking about in the reading. It's saying like there's a lucky break, Sag. Follow your intuition, follow it. Act like a child. Be the child that you always were. Do the things that light your soul up, and everything is going to work out so good. The answers you need are coming. This is a Gemini card. I don't know if that matters to you or not. I was just saying. Okay, so the answers you need are coming. 9 of Wands and the Witch. All right. Ooh, 6 of Cups. So it looks to me, Sag, like maybe you're, I don't know, guarded, scared, and very like stuck in the middle with somebody. Like I feel like you think about someone all the time. It's a 6 of Cups. And I think they hurt you, Sag. I think they've hurt you a lot. And I feel like you don't want to let them in your life. And you're trying to manifest something. I feel like, honestly, you're trying to manifest them or an answer about it or something, right? But like the 9 of Wands is, well, look at this one. This guy doesn't want nobody fucking coming near him. You know what I mean? He's like, no, this is my fucking house. You can't come in here, you motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like he's definitely guarding himself from everyone. So I don't know, but it looks like there's someone like that. It could be you, it could be someone that is in your life. But I feel like there's also like an energy of like, I want this. I want this person. You know, I'm trying to manifest this person. And honestly, I mean, what you think about, you bring about. This is a card of nostalgia. It's about a card of like thinking about the past, right? Somebody you loved. It could be about your childhood, and it could be about your childhood because Chiron is hanging out with Venus. That's the trine we've been talking about, you know? So if you didn't hear the beginning of the message, you might want to go back and listen to like the first couple minutes of the video because it's really talking about what I'm clarifying here. So, yeah, so if you're guarded and you're trying to manifest, I don't know what you're going to get. Not good, I feel like. Yep, confusion. I don't know what to do. You got to clear up the 9. I feel like you're walking away from this situation. I do. That's maybe the answer that you're asking about is the 6 of Cups. What should I do? Should I hang out? I don't know. I think you're going to walk away, and then I think you're going to walk into something way better. You know what I mean? That's what it looks like, Sag. It looks like you're just walking away from whatever it is you're thinking. I do feel like you have a little guard up for yourself, about yourself, you know, like you're scared to let someone else in. It's about love. I mean, but I feel like, you know, you're going to get into this different energy by embracing this childlike energy, you know, and doing whatever it is you do to create, you know, whatever it is that makes you feel like $1,000,000 when you were a kid. And I've heard people say, like, I used to love playing hopscotch, but I don't love hopscotch now. And I mean, like, okay, I mean, did you really love hopscotch? Because if you really loved hopscotch, I bet you still do. You know what I mean? You still always love that childhood thing. It's something. It's something. And I don't know if you kept with it, but it was always something that made you light up. Tell me what the North Node is all about. King of Wands and the Star. It's about you figuring out who you are. First of all, Sagittarius, this is you, the King of Wands. Now, let me tell you about the King of Wands. This guy doesn't really look all that sexy, does he? That's one of the meanings, sexy. Kind of like that kind of energy is definitely... This one is about being magic. It's about being solid and stable and grounded inside himself and knowing that he can create whatever he wants. He is the King of Wands. He is the king of the wand power. You know what I mean? So I feel like that, you owning your your own self, your own, even your own energy, that you are a fire sign, and creating the dream that you want. It says that is your North Node. It says that is your North Node. I mean, you get to pick what it is. You get to make it happen. How can they make it happen? Tell me about this North Node thing. It's cute that the star came out, because the North Node is kind of like the North Star, you know? Your North Star. King of Swords. Queen of Wands. Are you still waiting for somebody? I feel like you need to get honest with yourself about this love situation. That's what I feel like. I do. Because you're hanging on to something, and I mean, I feel like you just need to get honest with yourself. This thing was a comfort zone. You know what I mean? And it's time, like, it's time for you to, like, reach for the stars, really, right? Reach for your own North Node. Do you guys know what your North Node is? The North Node right now, and what it's kind of pulling all of us to do, is to, like, take charge of our own life and be the emperor, know our power. And I mean, isn't that kind of like, you've got two kings here? You have a third one here. So I kind of feel like, you know, the North Node is pulling you to understand your divinity. And you might not completely understand it through this transit, because the Emperor is not here. But there are three kings, and I feel like you're understanding quite a bit of it. One, I can make all the money I want, and I can do it doing something I love. Wheel of Fortune is here to make sure that happens. Two, I want to manifest something, but I feel like this thing that I'm thinking about is throwing me off balance. So you decide to walk away. Maybe that just really wasn't it, and you're walking toward unconditional love. So this could mean you're walking toward a new person, or I hope not, because like I feel like there has to be some changing between the 8 and the 10, you know, which would be the 9. Realizing one thing: what do you want in a relationship, in a family? What does unconditional love mean to you? What does it really look like? You know, whenever I think about unconditional love, I guess I mostly think about my kids, because I mean, there's just nothing they could do to make me not love them. And I have felt that for other people too. I have had friends that I feel like that about. Like, it doesn't really matter. Like, I will love them no matter wherever they're at, whatever they're doing. Like, I support them 100%. That is unconditional love. And I think that's kind of what you are wanting here. I don't think you had it before. I don't even know if you had it as a child. I can't tell. But I feel like you know that you're learning that here, you know. Maybe you're unconditionally loving yourself here, you know, all that you've been through, you know what I mean? Because I feel like, kind of like, once we really sort of like understand like who our soul is, it's kind of like the whole world goes away. You know what I mean? Like the rest of the, like the problems and everything, like I could totally live in meditation and just thinking and connecting in. But like, we're here to experience stuff. So our soul says, okay, yeah, we need some time to get to know each other and like get on the same page, but we're here to live a human life. So we have to get on with that too. So being honest with yourself and your soul, like letting out, I don't know, some of the secrets about who you are, you know, and the capability you have. Like, I just feel like, I don't know what your North Node is in, but like I said, we're all being kind of pushed toward the Emperor energy right now for a little while longer. This, you know, North Node is an 18-month transit, so it stays there and works with us for like a year and a half to get us to like believe in ourselves. Right now, it's in, you know, Aries, so it's about believing in yourself and finding your own magic and taking charge and not being scared, you know. So I kind of feel like there's something pretty big about that for you here. All right, Capricorn, let me see what time it is. 1:04:55. Hi, Kim. I just now seen, sorry. Capricorn is next, and then is you. You're Aqua, huh? Okay. How's it going? You should call me later. I have the day off from the kids. I am going to be doing a lot of readings, though, because I don't know if you guys are following my reels, but I'm really having a fun time, like, living. So I'm going to go on a little trip on, I think I'm going to leave Wednesday afternoon. I'm taking Coco. He's my grandson. He is 7, and I did promise him a camping trip, so we are going to go on a camping trip. And we're going to go to, well, I want to take him to that grizzly thing so we can see the bears. Like, you can see them right up close. They rescue the bears, and they're just like infants. It's really fun. And then I'm gonna, I think we'll get up in the after that. I'm gonna go just as far as there and then camp somewhere right there. And then Thursday I'm gonna take him to the Crystal Park. It's a couple, 3-4 hours away, but I'm gonna take him. We're gonna dig crystals. I've been wanting to do that for ever since I did it the last time. It's so fucking much fun. Okay, so Capricorn. It's time to give rather than take. This is Virgo energy. Be bold and make the first move. And one more. Oh, yeah. Believe in the impossible. You know what? Scorpio got that card too. Okay. Capricorn, here's your reading. This week invites more creativity to move through you. It reminds you that the more you follow your impulse, your imagination, and your intuition when you express yourself, the more experiences you will have to express. Aww. It reminds you that the more you follow your impulse, your imagination, and your intuition, when you express yourself, the more experiences you will have to express. That's cute. I like that. I like that for my Capricorn friends. All of them. It's time to give rather than take, Cap. What's this all about? Let's see. Okay. I feel like you get a little bit guarded about something. I feel like you, I don't know why, but I feel like you need to raise your vibration up. I feel like. Because I feel like you're guarding yourself. See, you have yourself sort of like receiving or protecting yourself, like this one. You've got like you're casting a circle of protection around yourself. This one, you're reaching for a higher wand to raise your vibe, to be more powerful. So that's what you're working on here, Capricorn. You're working on your wands, which is power. Wands can also be like what it was saying, like art work, or like something like that. 8 of Wands. This is about putting all the magic on yourself, creating the life that you want. You're really, honestly, I feel like you're focusing on your wands. This could, like I said, it could be about like crafts, arts and crafts, that kind of thing. But I feel like these cards are kind of like, they're talking more about magic. I do see a harp here saying like there's a gift being given to you by your higher self. So I don't know if you're musically talented or if it's just like something else, right? It's time to give rather than take. 6 of Wands. You have so many wands here, Capricorn. You have 6, 7, 8 wands. You know what I mean? And the page. So I feel like you're even, I don't know what you're creating. You're creating yourself to be strong and popular. Maybe you are getting famous or something like that. It's saying like you've been working on it since you were a kid. It's time to give rather than take. Explain that card. Like, it doesn't look like they're taking anything. They're working on themselves. Capricorn, this is the weirdest reading I've ever seen. Okay, so what I see like is like, so Seven of Pentacles came out, like that's the card. Should I stay or should I go? And then I see you like ignoring spirit over here about, and it's a love thing, I think. It's about love. I feel like you're ready to end something or make a boundary, or someone else is doing that to you. I feel like, so the Queen of Swords can be like really cold. Tell me what they're giving. What do you want them to give? Love. They want you to give love. That's what your higher self is like telling you. This could be about a relationship too, but it's like this is all kind of tangled up with your intuition, and I think that the card did say that. I don't know. I feel like honestly, it's time to give rather than take. It could be about a relationship for sure. But I also feel like you have a lot of power and a lot of passion going on here. I feel like I'm talking to some Capricorns that are in a relationship already, like with a family, maybe and a couple of kids. But I feel like there is something going on here. I don't know if somebody's bored or something, but I just feel like there's this. So nines are realization, and it's the Nine of Pentacles, and I feel like what you're realizing here is that you can have your independence inside of a relationship, and maybe you were feeling like I'm getting squashed over here or something. I don't really know, because it looks like you're discontent and you're like asking yourself, should I stay here, should I go? It could be about a job too, like you're just sick of it. You've also got just this energy of like surrendering to your higher self. It's time to give love rather than take love. So if this is in your family, which I feel like it could be, I feel like maybe it's saying something about that. Like your family needs you. Maybe you're the strength, you're the rock to the family. But I feel like there's something here about like offering the love and being a source of love in your family. So I don't know. I don't know that that whole thing is for everybody. But it's like somebody's bored or something, and you're wondering like, should I keep investing in this? It could be about a project that you're working on. It could be about your magic, right? But Spirit is saying like, yeah, I mean, don't stop working on it. Don't give up on it. It was a gift for you. I mean, it's going to bring in fame, fortune, love, everything that you could want, you know? I don't know. This is a weird message. Okay, so that is a Virgo energy, so I don't know. I feel like listen to your intuition about it. You know what I mean? Whatever it means for you. Be bold and make the first move for Capricorn. Ace of Wands. So it's a new beginning, a new exciting beginning. Yeah, I feel like it's something you get from your higher self. Remember what I was saying in the reading? What did that say? It reminds you, the more you follow your impulse, your imagination, and your intuition when you express yourself, the more experiences you will have. See, I feel like you're going somewhere really kind of cool here. 10 of Pentacles. You see what's happening here. So if you are in a family and there's some kind of hubbub going on, it's going to be fine. I feel like there's some kind of new, it's going to be great. And if you're building something on your own here, because it sure looks like some of you are, like it's like you're tapping into your higher self and the power that you own. You're understanding it and you're owning it. And I feel like you could be like really making a fortune for your family, a legacy, you know, something that's going to last for lifetimes, because you've got 4 generations here. Okay, so believe in the impossible. Tell me about believing in the impossible. So this is where the miracle happens for you. The impossible blue moon. Page of Pentacles. We just had it. Less than 2 weeks ago we had the blue moon. So that energy is still hanging, right? Okay. Once in a blue moon. Page of Pentacles, 10 of Swords. Something is transforming here. It could be about your money, right? Like there is a new beginning happening. Like 10s are about, 10 of Swords about ending something, beginning something else, right? I feel like you're walking away from something, an argument. You know what I mean? Like again, like you're just like letting go of it here. You're like, no, there is no right answer here. I couldn't say anything right. There is no right answer. This card, these two guys have property that meet each other, and there's nothing written down. It was back in the day when they just staked a claim. Well, that's what's happening, and now they're talking about it, and they're like, this is mine. And he's like, no, this is mine. There's no proving anything. I feel like the best way is to just live and let live, man. Don't argue about this. Let it go. You know, because I mean, in letting that go, I feel like you're letting go of a lot. You're letting go of like some way you feel about yourself. You're letting go of a lot of fear. So there's a lot going on here as far as transformation, you know. If you feel any kind of way like left out or whatever, I feel like it's leaving. Um, I also feel like you are creating something quite beautiful right here in the Empress. You know, you're working on it. So the Empress is, you know, like, I mean, I think she's the most beautiful energy in the deck for sure. You know, she's about loving and nurturing and creating and embracing. She loves everybody and she loves everything. She takes very good care of her creations. She honors them, you know. So I kind of feel like you're working on that energy. It's a huge glow up for anybody to realize that they are the divine mother, you know. And then here comes this harvest card. So the harvest card is the judgment card, and usually that is showing a resurrection of some kind. This one's called a harvest, so it's like the big payoff. I feel like your reading is a lot about money, balancing out and being great. You know what I mean? Believe in the impossible. I feel like you're just creating the life you want, the job you want, the reality you want. And it's after you leave behind all this negative energy, you know, and really embrace the reality of who you are, which is the harvest card. Like, you know what I mean? It's the judgment card. It's like your higher self leading the way. You know, look at all the stuff that you have here, everything. It's also talking about whatever you're doing, having a second harvest. Because, like, you know, like you picked up vegetables and stuff, but he's also got some kind of drink that he's drinking, like wine or beer or something. So, like, saying, like, whatever you're doing, it's going to keep going and going and going. Remember this one? It's saying it 2 times. You know what I mean? So when you get this really good idea, remember this card. It's leading you for the 10 of Pentacles. You're going to get it from meditation, from your higher self. It's a new beginning. It's a new cool idea. Do it because it's going to make you rich. And yeah, that's what I see, Capricorn. So whatever your higher self is calling you to do by way of whatever, you know, whatever your intuition is saying to you. It looks to me like I got a bunch of magicians here in the Capricorn suit. You know, like a whole bunch of people like coming into like the knowledge, like, oh my God, I am a witch. Oh my God, I am the Empress. Oh my God, I'm magic. I can create my own reality. Yes, you can. So can we all, you know? And I feel like that's the kind of the area we're in right now with the planets and stuff. We're all having a great awakening. So just relax into it is what I feel like. Let's see, Aquarius 121. Okay, Aquarius, let's look and see what it's saying. Aquarius rising. It's time. It's a time of transformation from within. As you continue to move through cycles of inner transformation, things around you begin to change as well, sparking shifts throughout your life, including your relationships, your mind, your ways of seeing the world, and your connection with others. So it's a time of transformation inside. Shifts in your relationship, your mind, the way you see the world. That sounds exciting. Okay, Aquarius, angel spirits and guides, ancestors, and all that is. Thank you so much. And let me give a clear, accurate, helpful, informational reading for my Aquarius friends. It's time to release negativity, Scorpio energy. Conclusions are within reach. Full moon eclipse. Sorry, you guys, there's a street sweeper. We have this place out there that kind of floods, so they must have to, they do it a lot. Okay, and look at the bigger picture. See, that's exactly what is happening. That's exactly what it said. It says it's time to release negativity. Conclusions are within reach. Now, this eclipse card could have something to do with the last eclipse that we had. Did you make a wish? You should look back through your journal and try and remember what you were wishing on or thinking about, because I feel like there's something about to expire, be done. And, you know, whether it's like a decision or something that you just really wanted to let go, feel like it's getting close. And look at the bigger picture. So Spirit is saying, like, I'm going to show you the thing about a little more about the world. So I feel like there's a lot going on for you, Aquarius. It's kind of cool. All right, time to release. What do they need to release? Spirit, show me. An old relationship, six of Cups. It's just, okay, so Six of Cups is about nostalgia. So whoever it is that you think about all the time, that is what you need to release. It's saying, because I feel like what you're doing is you're trying to manifest something about that, right? You keep thinking about it. So what are you trying to do? I mean, you want 10 of Cups, or you thought you should, but the World Tree. That's the end. That's the end of all your... Is it about love? Time to release negativity about love? It looks like it. Maybe you have had some kind of guard up around yourself about love for a while. And so who knows how you react to that, right? We can react all kinds of ways. We can put a wall up around ourselves and not talk to anybody. We could become promiscuous and sleep with everybody. We could drink or do drugs, right? to try and like get them off of our mind. That's the kind of that's what Six of Cups is. It's like, I can't stop thinking about it, man. Okay, so conclusions are within reach for Aquarius. God, you get in a lot of the same message as Scorpio. So I'm wondering if you're got Scorpio in your chart or something. Because they got all these negativity, like, it's the way you feel about yourself, you know? I mean, it's the value that you have for yourself, is what I'm seeing. You know, like, this Six of Cups could be something that happened when you were a kid, you know? It could. Or any time in your life, you know? It's an event that you can't stop thinking about, is what it is. And so I feel like what it's saying is like, you're at this point where you don't know if you want to, what you want to do, you know? Like, you're Five of Swords, you're like in your head, like, you know, nothing I do is really worth it. Nothing, you know what I mean? Five of Pentacles, I am not worthy to go and ask for help. I'm not enough. And I feel like this attitude, and this might be a hidden attitude. You know what I mean? Like, maybe other people don't even see it, but you know I'm telling you the truth. And it's just this doubting Thomas kind of energy, you know, like everything, you know. I feel like there's something coming in. It could all, and it is about fucking love, isn't it? It's about love. It's just about love. Period. You know? You feel like you're not enough, or you never will be, or something. I feel like it's time for this to end. Like, for you to stop feeling like this about yourself. You know? The truth is, we are all pure love. Every single one of us. Hi, Dan. And I just feel like, Aquarius, you're feeling pretty shitty about yourself. Look at the bigger picture. Let's see what the solution is here. Oh, yeah. There you are. There it is. There it is. Look at the bigger picture. So that's that North Node energy. This guy. This Emperor. The North Node energy coming out. Look at the bigger picture. Look at who you are, Spirit's saying. Look at who you really are at your core. You know, when our human body dies, it just dies. And we burn it up, or we bury it, or whatever. It just goes back to the earth. But what do you suppose happens after with the soul? You know, like, we all have our own theories, right? And I kind of feel like maybe they're telling you the truth. Like, the thing is, you're divine. And you can do anything you want. That's what your spirit is saying. I feel like you're getting kind of this fearless energy, and you're going for something brand new. You're going for it. I feel like what you're doing here, I feel like you have tapped in this pile over here. You have tapped in. I think you're doing it over here. And the conclusions are within you know, and you're releasing negativity about love, and you're kind of like reframing the way you feel. And now over here, you're looking at the bigger picture, like, I'm the fucking emperor. I'm the boss of my life. I can start my new beginning anytime. I'm not even scared of it. What do I want? What do I want? Well, you want 10 of Pentacles. And I think that's what you're going to do. That's what I feel like. I feel like right now, this is heavy on like a money problem. There's a money feeling like you don't have enough or something too. But like, you do have the access of this King of Pentacles, which is manifesting money, you know, coming out to like reiterate what the Emperor already told me. Like, I can have anything I want. I can go anywhere I want. And this is what I fucking want. I want a new beginning and a happily ever after with plenty of money for me and my fucking whole family. This is about your mom and your dad and your grandparents and your grandchildren. And so it's like generational. And I feel like the Ten of Pentacles is like, it's your legacy. So I feel like that's kind of what you're realizing, is that you really can create anything, and that you are a boss, a big fucking boss. Right? That's what the North Node is doing for all of us, and I love that energy. It's like, don't be scared, jump. Don't be scared, jump. Have you ever done, like, jumped off of a cliff, like, into the water? That is one of the scariest things. I've done it. But, like, I have to almost, like, I don't even know. If I stand there more than 2 seconds, I won't do it. I won't fucking do it. So I kind of feel like, this is a fearless energy, and you're just going for all of it. I feel like what you're also realizing too is, like, cooperating, because this is the Five of Wands. So it can be about fighting, but this one's about cooperating with other people. So this could be meaning, like, you're starting your own business and you're going to be the boss. You know what I mean? It could be. But whatever you're doing, I mean, like, it's long lasting and it's really happy. So I don't know what's going on all over here, but I feel like it's going to all come together when you get into the Emperor energy, So I feel like this transit, so it's just this week, you guys. This auspicious energy with Venus is just for a minute. So please take time to do run a bath, throw some salt in it, and fucking light a candle, and just try that if you're not a meditator. And if you're like, oh, I hate meditating, or I can't meditate. People say it all the time. Yeah, you can. Everybody can. It's the only way in. Okay. Pisces, here we go. It's a week of intuition, higher guidance, and deepening your sense of belonging to this beautiful life. Let your mind open, let it roam, let it expand, and in doing so, show you the limits of your perception and how to walk right past them. Ooh, I like that. That's what I'm saying. We got this really thin veil, man. What are you going to do with it? Look at that. I just saw I got paint on my arm. Like, I was so covered in paint last night, I went and, like, hopped in the bathtub to wash it off. And then I went back to it. When I got done, I just couldn't even help it. I went right back in, and I got it all over me again. Okay. The time for healing. Don't let pride get in your way. That energy's gaining momentum. Something's about to change, big time for you. Okay, so tell me what's healing for Pisces. Angel, spirits, and guide, let's tap into my Pisces friends. Tell me what's happening for them. Tell me about this healing card. What are they healing? You're walking away from something. You're emotional about it. You're trying to raise your vibe, but you really got a big protective boundary around yourself about it too. Like, you're, I don't know, afraid, trying to not let people in, it feels like. And you're trying to, I don't know, get honest with yourself about something. I feel like there's someone in your life that doesn't have value for you, and you're figuring it out. And you're like, what the fuck do I do about this? So who is this person? Is it an air sign? Maybe, right? But I feel like you're walking away from something. I feel like you're confused and scared and sad. Lots of emotion here. And I mean, I really hate this card because it's so telling. You know, Five of Swords, like usually it's just like a bunch of guys, you know, and one guy has all the swords and the other guys are down there or whatever. But this is like someone not valuing you as a person, or not valuing your work and making you feel small. And I mean, it's right here next to this King of Swords. So maybe this is your like come to Jesus moment and going like, fuck that. Fuck you for not fucking having value with me. You finally see it and you're just done. You're like, I'm done with this shit. You don't have value with me. Fucking not hanging out for that. Tell me about don't let pride get in your way, spirit. Gratitude alarm. What are you grateful for? Oh, I'm grateful. I'm grateful for my home right now. Don't let pride get in your way. Okay. This is a decision, and it is, there's no right answer. With the Two of Swords, that with this card, you know, these guys have the property lines and there's nothing written down, so they're gonna have to figure out how to figure it out, you know, and there's no real right answer, right? I feel like there's a situation that you didn't know about and you didn't see it coming, and it's a pretty shady kind of energy. And I feel like you don't really know what to do about it. It could even have something to do with this over here, right? So, Three of Cups. This could be about reuniting with someone. Oh. So yeah, so maybe you have a breakup. Because I feel like there's someone coming in. Knight of Cups. Love you. Really fucking love you, Pisces. High Priestess. You know who that is? It's your soul. But it's saying love you, Pisces. Fucking love you. It's your soul. It's the High Priestess. There's a reuniting. Your soul's coming in to save the day. You know? It is. I feel like it is. There's like this situation, the Devil and the Two of Swords in this deck, this is something you didn't see and you don't fucking have any kind of solution. Your spirit, your higher self's coming in like, hey, I know what to do. I love it when it comes in like that. So listen for it. You know, you could be doing like meditation or whatever, but I feel like what you're really doing is you're putting an end to something. And you're just letting it go. And Ten of Swords, it's about this one. She's making a ritual. She's actually saying, Spirit, I'm done. Like I need this to change right now. Like this has got to go. So I feel like your higher self is kind of like leading the way to a transformation for you. Maybe in the way you feel or you've been feeling, you know, because obviously you walked away from somebody and I feel like you realized they didn't fucking have any value for you. And that's real hard when it's somebody you care about. That's what it looks like it is. Let me see. I've been looking at this other site. Let me see if I can talk to you guys here. Dan, hey Brad, hi. Hello Kenneth, hello Jay. Okay. All right, so here we go. Energy is gaining momentum here. So I feel like, you know, your higher self is kind of like taking charge here, telling you some truth about yourself. And I feel like it's maybe there's self love coming in with that Ace of Cups. Because I mean, it is your higher self. She's right here. It's the High Priestess that comes in and says, like, hey, don't worry about it. So don't let pride get in your way is here. Like, so what does that mean for you? Are you a believer in your higher self? You know what I mean? I don't know. But pride can come out in some really ugly ways when we're dealing with the Devil and the Two of Swords. This is a fight. This one is. And it's not really that great, and there's no real solution to it. Like, you just go round and round in circles about this. There's no right or wrong. And so how are you going to respond to that? You know, like, don't let pride get in your way. First, don't buckle and think that you're less than. Second, don't think that you're better either. You know what I mean? You kind of got to relax a little bit. And I feel like this is where your higher self is coming in, like, kind of like, hey, we got to offer love here. This is about love. This is about us loving other people, no matter what they think. It's no of our business what they think. I mean, we're love. Your soul is going, pure love here. Right? So I don't know. I feel like there might be a chance that you could get a little bit, I don't know, cocky, for lack of a better word. I don't know. Or kind of angry. Because I feel like, you know, you are, let me see, where did it go? This one. You are really thinking hard. Like, you feel stuck and you don't know what to do. You're stuck in a situation and you don't know what to fucking do. You know? You don't. So you're saying, like, should I stay or should I go? Something's coming in. 3 of Pentacles. This is an offer. This is a change. And this is spiritual. I mean, you can see it in the card. It's not in every card. Not every 3 of Pentacles is like this. It's this one. You know, but this is your higher self giving you a gift. It is a gift. It's a gift of something. Tell me what the gift is. I mean, I feel like this gift is sort of like the key. Maybe it's the awareness. The fact that you aren't stuck anywhere. Like, well, none of us are stuck. Yeah. It's a brand new lease on life here. You know what I mean? Chariot card is here. This is talking about you, your soul, and your mind. Like, you know what I mean? Like, sometimes, you know, the mind, I feel like the mind has more power sometimes than anything else, you know? Like, it gets something in it and it just doesn't change. You're going straight toward wish fulfillment, straight toward healing yourself. You know what I mean? I really kind of do. There could be a new job coming in, but yeah, sunshine's here at the bottom of the deck. You're working on seeing the bright side. This is the plan. The High Priestess here. This is your lesson. Like, you know what? You're going through it. I can see it. I can see it. It's terrible. I get it. Here's your whole plan is to get through this and find your higher self. You know what I mean? Like, I kind of, in a way, I feel like that's everyone's soul journey. You know what I mean? Like, just figuring it out that the human body is just that, but there's something bigger and we never die. And I think that when we truly understand how powerful that soul really is connected to the divine, it's not nothing. You know what I mean? I don't know. I just feel like these are saying, like, your lesson is to, like, find the good in everything, the sunshine. Get back to that place. You know, tap into your higher self. I also feel like there's psychic abilities coming here. I mean, new ones maybe. I feel like you guys are already psychic Pisces, but this is definitely a total message of that. You know, like, there's totally, you know, the goddess of the sun and the goddess of the moon together. This can mean a psychic connection with another person. It can mean new psychic gifts within yourself, you know, and it could be like saying, like, your mission here in this life is a lot bigger than you know. And the energy is gaining momentum. You feel stuck. And this is where your soul starts to reach you. So don't be too upset about all these circumstances that are putting you in a low vibe, because that's where the change really starts to happen. And that's when the soul comes in and says, I got you, babe. You know, I got you. So that's what I kind of feel for you guys. I hope that made sense for you. Hello. Hi, Sierra. Left your job due to drama was probably the right thing to do then. You know, I'd say when you do something like that, especially if it's like super fast, like you make the decision and you just do it, I feel like that is a soul decision. I do. I do. Sometimes I do the weirdest shit. And then I realize like, oh God, I would have never done that if my soul wouldn't have pushed me into it, you know. And that includes tweening, you know, like changing jobs or walking away because of drama. Drama is not good for anyone, right? So good on you, Sierra. I feel like you're gonna be fine. Let me see if I can pull a couple cards for you, Kay. I'm gonna get this Lenormand one and see. I don't know if you're even still here. Let's see. Sierra. Give me some messages for Sierra. There's a man in a garden. Yeah. Okay. I think something big is coming for you, Sierra. That's what I do feel. Because you got the man, oh God, and it's even destiny. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. So I'm feeling like you need to get out somewhere. I'll show you the card, but it's about networking. It's about maybe you're performing or something, but it's outside. It could be about a garden or in a garden. But I feel like there's an answer, a solution, and it's part of your destiny. Do you see what I have here? I'll show you. So there's a man. I don't know who it is, but you might, right? There's the messages on the bottom of the card, what that card might mean. Because I'm not going to clarify or anything. I just want you to figure out what this is saying to you. This is your message, Sierra. Here's the garden. So I feel like there is a place to go. And I don't know if you might be meeting a man there, right? A masculine kind of person. I feel like it's a group. There's fame. I mean, it could be fame. Let me show you one more time the card at the bottom so you can read the messages. Can you see it from there? I don't know. Okay, and then the key card, which is the destiny card. Like you're unlocking your destiny here. So I feel like whatever this is talking about, I feel like it's a lucky motherfucking break. Lucky, lucky, lucky. It's the Clover card. It's an opportunity. So, you know what? If you get invited to something, so when I'm looking at this garden card, I'm feeling like I live in Billings, Montana, so I'm pretty limited about public events. I don't really go out, but they do have something downtown, the Strawberry Festival. And like in that Strawberry Festival, they have it, I don't know, but they have a festival and then people can go there like farmer market. They come and they sell their stuff there. There's a parade. Sometimes there's a um 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 people just selling crafts or whatever. I just feel like there's something there for you. Like if that is going on in your hometown. I live in Virginia. So maybe it's something, but it's something public. And I think you need to go there because there's an opportunity. There's a man there. And I don't know if it's about work. It could be. There could be an opportunity there, but it's definitely part of your destiny, your solution, your wish fulfillment, unlocking the answer that you're looking for. And over here, the garden card is talking about public, network, group, audience, fame, outdoors. So if you are urged or you get this feeling, and even if you don't want to do it, even if you don't want to do it because of whatever, like I'm like that, I won't go anywhere. I'm like, no, I know I should go, but I can't. I don't want to be around people. Don't do that in this instant, okay? Like, I don't know what it is, but there's something really cool happening for you. So I don't know if I can find anything else about it. Let me see. Let me look at my cards. Let's look at this one. Clarify the key. It's a new beginning. It's truth. And it's your wish fulfillment. What did I say? It's fate. It's fate. Something cool is transforming in your life, man. You definitely did the right thing by leaving the job because of the drama. There's something so much better for you to see her at. Will you please email me when you meet this person? Because I already know it's happening. So don't miss out on if it's a fated event, you're not going to miss it. You're just going to end up going and you'll just see what I was talking about. But I want you to email me when it happens. Okay. All right. I'm going to go, you guys. I love you so much. I hope you have a great day.